Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of The Fishing Teacher, and thanks for joining us for today's video. Much appreciated. And guys, today we're going to be talking about bobber fishing. I'm going to go over some basic stuff about bobber fishing, why it's probably one of the most overlooked ways to catch fish out there, and one of the most enjoyable out there. A little bit different video, but I think if you stay with me towards the end of the video, you're going to get quite a bit out of this particular episode, so much appreciated. Also, guys, before we get started, I just want to invite everybody out there, anyone interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, you can do so by going to my Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Angler, and just shoot me a private message with that, give you all the details with that. Okay, guys, one of the reasons I want to do this video is like when I started the Fishing Teacher YouTube channel, I geared it towards the beginning angler out there. And I want to do a little bit of every species on there. Eventually, I want to start talking about other species. And today, basically what I want to talk about is bobber fishing here, the overlooked benefits of fishing with the bobber out there. Now, one of the things about this is I think we get so caught up into bass fishing with high-tech lures and equipment and technology and that type of stuff. And when we do that, we miss out on a lot of what I call the intrinsic value of fishing. The thing that really, when you break it down to the very, very core of what is special about fishing, those particular aspects of it. And guys, fishing with a bobber is something that I don't care if you're somebody like me that's been fishing professionally for 35 years, or you're just a little kid. When you fish with a bobber and you see that bobber start to bounce up and down and go under, it triggers something within inside of you that I don't know what it is. Now, I was out last month, I took Elijah down to Table Rock Lake and we were just goofing around, and we put on a couple worms, and there was a bunch of perch up on the bank, spawning and stuff like that and just roaming around. And I wanted him to catch a couple fish, with a worm on a bobber there. And I remember throwing this bobber out. Now, I've bobber fished forever. I've, used to do it all the time, but I threw the bobber out there and I started noticing it goes like that, then all of a sudden it starts going under the water like that. And when that bobber went under the water, it's like I got excited about it. It's like there was something sort of like magical about seeing that bobber go underneath the water. And you never want to lose that, is what I'm trying to say in fishing, guys. You never want to get to where you think you've fished so much, or you know so much about fishing, or you've transcended the simpleness of bobber fishing where it's just above you. It's like it's beneath your skill levels. You need to take a step back and ground yourself again. And like I said, one of the best ways you can do that is go out there and get you some mealworms, or go out there and get you some, whatever. Just a worm is the best thing, just a little piece of the worm. Get up on the bank, go on a shady bank with some overhanging trees, put about a bobber on with maybe 2 foot of line underneath it, a little bitty tiny, gold hook out there, and just watch that bobber go down catching perch. Man, it's something that will center you. It gets you back to what the initial things that got you excited in fishing is. So, point of the video, guys, is don't discount stuff like what I'm talking about here. If you feel that like you're getting bored by fishing, or that you've reached a level in your fishing where you don't need certain things, one of the best ways to do it is, like I said, just simplify your fishing, get back to a bobber with a spinning rod on it, and just really absorb that and appreciate it. It'll trigger something within inside of you. And if it doesn't, if seeing a bobber go underneath the water and not really knowing what's on the other end of that bobber, if it doesn't do something with you as an angler, you probably don't love fishing that much, because I don't know anyone out there that doesn't get excited by something like that. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. I hope you guys are doing well. We'll talk later.